Jen here with an unboxing of some new Scrapshots goodies. This is all stuff that Sandy has sent me to create some samples with. So new stuff that's brand new in the store. You'll be able to go and check it out and grab everything you want. I'm going to create some samples and, you know, give you guys some ideas on how to use all of it. I'm not entirely sure what's even in here, so doubly excited because I get to have a surprise and so do you guys. So yeah, let's open it up and see what I got. Alrighty. Okay, Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine. So when you guys purchase, I think it is $25 or more in the store, you can ask for one of these. She'll send it to you for free. So just a fun little free thank you for buying stuff. You can see all of the gorgeous, look, I love that you just literally open it up to any page and you know the person. Here is something done by Tisa. We've got stuff here by Allie, Jessica, Brianna. I love it. Natalie, Paige. Just beautiful. A great little freebie for you, so make sure to ask for that whenever you place your order. Okay, so first up we've got some Simple Stories. This is Simple Stories Sunny Days. So I have the foam. These are the foam stickers. They're like good big titles. They have lots and lots of extra littles. I love that they're filling up all that empty space with things like little dots and hearts and tiny embellishments. So that's really fun. It's like a 2-for-1. So you've got two sides. Life is good. I love that. It's very classic Simple Stories with just that extra little twist, right? They're always kind of keeping some of the stuff that they're known for, like these letters that have a couple different patterns on them. They're polka dots, the way that they do their hearts. Very, very classic Simple Stories. Even the way they've written some are here. And then they change the colors, kind of change the feel a little bit, and it's a whole new collection. So can't wait to use those. Those I think are my new absolute favorite thing in any collection, is those large foam stickers. These are the big bits, so you can see on the back. So these are quite big. So of course there's still like small little ephemera, but you can see here they're the size of my hand just about. So these are a big large element that you can add onto your page. They're great for kind of starting off an embellishment cluster if you need to. There's a couple of cute little hearts in there too, but they're that nice size to like start a foundation for a embellishment cluster. And then this one didn't come out, but it's really pretty. That seems very fresh for Simple Stories. That looks like something a little bit different, a little new for them. So kind of excited to have a few new things. It's like a new font, I think, and a new style of flower. So yeah, that's fun. All right, pop these back in. So these ones are called the big bits. And then I can see here I also have the floral bits, which it's just perfect for a summer layout. Even spring layouts. You can see these flowers are definitely summer, but could very easily be spring as well. Or weddings, or, you know, birthday parties, family picnics, all that kind of stuff. So very pretty. And then we have the 12 by 12 collection kit. So this is the kit that comes with the papers, all the cut apart pieces, and the 12 by 12 stickers. So it's a great way to get kind of a bit of a complete package. You really could create a project, a layout, a mini album with just this, with the stickers in there. I'll show you the papers that we've got. All right. We have, oh, super fun. So I have to say, I think like the ledger paper, notepad paper, that kind of thing, it definitely has the Simple Stories vibe, kind of some old school stuff. Remember when they used to do like the monthly document, can't remember what it was called. Was it called Document Monthly? Whatever it was. But they've always kind of had this. So I think that makes it feel very classic Simple Stories. But this is definitely a new take on kind of that sunburst feel where it's a little bit kind of quilty or patchworky. I really like that. You could definitely do this, you know, kind of use some of these things if you have your kids in summer school, or if you are maybe on the opposite side of the world to us, so you're actually headed into winter and you guys are going back to school as we are starting to wrap school up. This would work really good too, I think, because it's very kind of whimsical and would be cute for daycare, preschool, kindergarten. So yeah, there is kind of an academic feel to it, but also just very sunny and fresh and fun. And then you have orange on the back. Here are different ice cream cones, and again, the ledger papers and notebook papers. And here is a full notebook piece. You've got your bathing suits, and then beautiful polka dots. This one's really pretty. I feel like this is a green we don't get very often from Simple Stories, and I love green, so I will take any green they want to give me. So that's really beautiful. And then your nice classic stripe. They always do beautiful florals. I love how this has a grassy feel. It's almost like you're in a field of flowers. And then the ledger paper with the black and white polka dot. Here you've got those clouds with all the stitching and kind of that, again, that quilt or patchwork. Very pretty. Ooh, a nice yellow with the suns. Some more polka dots. And your green and white stripe. It is a solid stripe. I know my camera wants to change how that looks because it kind of feels weird. It's giving you a little bit of motion sickness there maybe, but yeah, it's a solid stripe. Here is the tag sheet. And then they always do the backs like this, which is so great because you can actually use them as a full tag and you don't have to worry about potentially losing whatever it is on the back, but these make the cutest little mini albums. I have tons of videos of me making them, so if you're looking for some ideas, definitely you can check those out in on my channel. And then here we have your kind of elements, your different journal elements. So these are all different sized little squares. So some of them are kind of more like a label size. Some of them are larger for journaling. So really cute. I like that they do that. It gives you a lot of extra bits and pieces to embellish with, which is why I said you could definitely get a bunch of projects done with just this collection, because you've got tags, you've got little embellishments here that you could cut out, fussy cut, or you know, do different things with, and then you have the stickers. And here is your floral on the back of that one. This is the 3x4. They just call these elements as well. So again, lots of stuff you could fussy cut here or use as embellishments. You could make little mini albums with these. They're super, super cute. And then a nice bright pink floral. These ones are the 2x2s and 4x4 elements. So just some different sizes for you to be able to cut apart. And a nice blue stripe. This is the 4x6 cards. They go both ways, so you've got some landscape and then you have some portrait. And a nice kind of gingham, I guess that is, on the back. And then here are the stickers. So always a ton of stickers. Just when you think you've started to take all the stickers off, you realize there's even more that you didn't realize. So you've got more hearts, more dots, flowers, you've got, you know, a couple things you can use as larger kind of titles or a nice big element. You have all these fun little words and phrases, and then you've got a border down at the bottom too. So tons and tons of elements here to play with. So that one is the Sunny Days collection from Simple Stories. And then I have Echo Park. All right, so this is Echo Park Firefly. So Echo Park Firefly was created by Lori Whitlock. So let me show you the elements I have. I've got enamel dots in those beautiful colors. Love that navy. I have chipboard accent stickers. So again, some nice big elements, but then also some cute little small elements that you can tuck into different places with the fireflies, cute little things, a few little phrases and words. Very cute. I have these adorable little ephemera pieces. I'll open these up just to give you an example of what's in here. So these ones are the, they're just the cardstock die cut pieces. So little tags and labels and lots of fun little elements like this. They're all about this size, so not too big, but perfect just to tuck in. You've got little journaling spots, frames. This middle piece comes out. Lots of options here. A couple of these little kind of word labels or tags, whatever you want to call those. Very cute. And then the paper. So this is also the collection kit. So it comes with the papers and it comes with the 12 by 12 stickers. All right. So for this one, obviously we've got kind of that like summer night firefly theme, but lots of florals. This beautiful green, I really love that kind of moss green, sage green. You've got a 4x3 cut apart sheet. These are like little raindrops. I don't know if my camera's gonna show you. Oh yeah, there you go. Kind of like little raindrops, but you could even maybe use them as little leaves or flower petals. There are your fireflies at night. I don't know why I'm not saying firefly properly. Yellow gingham. Here's a really pretty plaid. And then you've got this blue on blue tone pattern. This is a 4x4 cut apart sheet. I like this one. I think you could definitely do this as, you know, a regular summer collection or a camping collection, but there's also stuff like Ready, Set, Glow. May you dance with fireflies and talk to the moon. I actually think as a dance mom, Let Your Light Shine, this could work really well to document dance competitions or gymnastics competitions, those types of things, because I actually think that the sentiments work really well. Let It Glow, We Shine Better Together if they were in a group number. So my dance mom brain is going to dance competitions. A nice dark blue. Some more florals. This is a nice, almost like salmon or peachy color. Very nice, a little different. Here you've got your little jars. You could definitely fussy cut these out. There's a lot of little details, but if you wanted to not be too picky, you could definitely cut those out to make them embellishments. And then a yellow. This is sort of a like bits and pieces cut apart sheet. So you've got some tags, you've got a couple little 2x2s. This one's also a tag. You have a couple elements like this. You have a full strip running right down the side there. So a few options here for what you might be able to do. And then you've got green with little stars on the back. More flowers in that favorite combination of mine of yellows and blues. And then yellow on the back. Lots of potential in this one for yellow and blue combinations. Here's your little firefly. And a lighter blue, look at this. See, that's so pretty together. A 4x6 cut apart sheet. And here again, you can see this says, "You light up my world, dream big, sparkle more, shine bright." So you could definitely use this as more of like a motivational encouragement type thing if you have something that you're documenting. My mom brain will definitely always go to my kids. So even like documenting other achievements they might have, like academic achievements or anything like that, but even personal achievements. If you've been doing something and you're really trying to document something you've done really well, maybe you started your own business and you're having a lot of success, this feels like very motivational and encouraging titles and sentiments that you could use for that. So you can definitely think kind of outside of the box of just like camping, outdoors, summer. And then daisies and some more yellow on the back. And the stickers. You've got some larger elements, then you have some teeny tiny little elements in here of little flowers and stars, little things that you can kind of tuck in, little florals like that. Then you have a bunch of little words and phrases and a couple of borders. So again, you could definitely do a whole project with just this collection, between the papers, the stuff you can fussy cut out of those papers, and then all of these stickers. You definitely have a lot to just create a complete layout, or 2 or 3. So that is Firefly from Echo Park. And then the last thing I have here is, oh, this is fun. So this is the Sunny Days page kit. And I've actually never done a page kit before. So this will be a learning lesson for you and for me. So I will definitely do a video on putting this together. So let's open it up and take a quick peek and see what's inside. So the point of these page kits would be to buy everything that you have, or everything that you need within this one package to make these 4 pages. So they can be double pages, or they could be 4 individual pages that just kind of work well as like one grouping. So you don't necessarily have to have them side by side. If you didn't want them to be a double page, you can see that each one could stand alone if I cover those up. So however it works for you. So you've got, let's see if I can fold this back here. You have your instructions. So here are the instructions for the top 2 pages, and then for the bottom 2 pages. And they literally have everything. So it tells you the size of the pieces of paper that they've used, where they're going to go, and it's just step by step putting them together. You get some chipboard. So just the chipboard that you need. You get some die cuts, which are in the form of punch-out sheets. So you can see there, they're perforated. You're just going to punch out the elements that you need. So you've got 1, 2, 3 pages of those. They have some of your smaller pieces, so you're not cutting any paper. So you can literally buy this. You don't even have to have tools except for some adhesive. Everything is already cut to size for you. And then of course you could keep the instructions to repeat the same design techniques on other pages with your own stash. So then you have your papers. So this is, oh, it's nice and thick. This is the paper for that bottom 2 layouts. So they kind of go like this, or can be separate, whatever you want to do. And then here are the 2 pieces for the top layout. And again, you could just make them into separate ones, or you can put them together exactly like that as a 2-page layout. So you get 2 2-page layouts or 4 individual layouts and all of the elements that you need. So I will go ahead and film myself putting these together. And then the nice thing is, again, you have these instructions. So if you want to go back because you really enjoyed, say, this particular design, you can always go back and recreate it with whatever other elements you have from your own stash. Or if you have this and then you also have the kit that I just got, you could go back and recreate these again and again and again with more of the Sunny Days collection. So lots of things that you can do, but I will definitely go through and maybe I will put these together exactly the way the instructions are. So we'll follow them step by step, and then I will put 2 together maybe without using the instructions and just like how I can use the elements that are in here and come up with my own things. So we'll see how that goes, but either way, I will do this kit with you so you guys can see exactly what it's like to put one together. So that is it. I've got my page kit. I have this super adorable Firefly collection. I'm excited to get that used up with a few of the elements, the die cuts, the chipboard, and these beautiful enamel dots. And then I have the Sunny Days collection. Let me just flip this so it's all the right way. It's this back piece. There we go. And with that one, I have the collection kit. I have the big, large foam stickers. I have the big bits, and I have the floral bits. So those are all of my new goodies from Scrap Shots. I'm super excited to start creating with them. If you guys have any questions, please let me know down below. And you can definitely get all of this in the store right now. So scrapshots.com. I'll leave the link for you down below. You can order from Sandy. She'll get it all packaged up and sent out to you. If you are in Edmonton and are going to the carnival, the Great Canadian Scrapbook Carnival that's happening on the 23rd and 24th of May, or if you're just in that general area and you didn't know that the Scrapbook Carnival is going to be there, it's at Millennium Park in Sherwood Park. You are welcome to head over there and do some shopping, and you'll be able to find this stuff there as well. And all of my samples that I'm creating will all be hung up there so you can see them in real life if you want to kind of take a quick look. But if you know that you're going, whether you're cropping or you're just there to shop, that's totally okay. I think it's $5. You can get in for the day and shop as long as you want. You are welcome to place your order ahead of time with Sandy and let her know that you would like to pick up in Edmonton at the crop, and she will get your order put together and all packaged up. And when you get there, you just head over, let her know who you are, and she will have your goodies all set and ready for you to go. So if that works out for you, especially if you are cropping and you know you want to use some of this stuff, she can have it set, ready to go, and popped right down at your table waiting for you. So yeah, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And again, if you have any questions, please let me know down below. I've left you the links for all of my socials. Please follow all of them for, keeping up to date with everything I'm doing. And I will talk to you all again later. So until next time, happy scrapping. Bye.
Bye. Thanks to me. What about the channel?